What's up guys, I am going to get you caught up on the latest shocking news coming out today as a result of the midterm elections. First off, let's take a look at these election results that are still on the way, and Democrats are celebrating because we'd heard there was going to be a red wave. This morning, Democrats are celebrating because the red wave did not happen at this time. In the Senate, there are 46 seats that are Democratic secured and 47 by Republicans. Now, in the House of Representatives at this time, there are 174 seats that are Democrat and 200 seats that are Republican. So the Democrats have lost 2 seats and they had the majority by 5 seats. So if they lose 3 more, it could be a split. It's very likely going to switch to Republican, but the fact that it is this close, this far along, Democrats, as I mentioned, are celebrating, and in the governors' races, 21 Democratic governors versus 24 Republican governors, and there have actually been 2 seats lost from the Republican Party as a result of what has unfolded over the course of the midterm elections. Now, let's talk about the stimulus check that you can expect to see before year's end. Firstly, California. Most eligible Californians received a middle-class tax refund payment of up to $1,050 in October, but some direct deposits will be made through November 14th. Debit card payments will be sent out through January 14th of 2023. Also, Colorado is in an effort to prevent fraud, and Colorado is in physical checks of up to $750 to $1,500 for joint filers, most of which were received by September 30th. But those who filed for a tax extension will receive checks through January 31st of 2023. Next, Delaware eligible residents who did not receive a Delaware Relief Rebate payment can apply for a $300 stimulus during a 30-day application period, which ends on November 30th. Hawaii. Depending on when you file your taxes, eligible Hawaiians are going to be able to receive payments of up to $300 on or before December 31st. Idahoans will receive $300 payments of $600 for couples throughout the rest of the year and into early 2023. Illinois is issuing rebates of $50 and another of $300. The state said the first checks went out on September 12th and could take several months to be issued. So if you are in Illinois, that is coming your way. Indiana authorized tax refunds of $125 and another of $200 of single filers. Maine is issuing $850 stimulus checks to eligible taxpayers on a rolling basis throughout the year in the order that the tax returns were received. Massachusetts residents will receive a refund of 14.0312% of their 2021 personal income tax liability. The first payments went out on November the 1st, and they will continue through mid-December. Eligible Rhode Islanders who filed their taxes by August 31st received a child tax credit worth up to $750 starting in October. Those who filed by October 17 extension deadline will get their rebate started in December. South Carolina will issue payments that the state estimates will be worth up to $700. Those who file taxes by October 17th, the extension deadline, will receive their payments by December 31st. Eligible Virginians who file their taxes by November 1st will receive up to $250 to $500 for couples filing jointly in the order that their returns were received. So those are just a few of us who have over 100 different stimulus check programs, and those ones you can expect to receive over the years. In addition to that, progress is being made on Social Security bill legislation. We are hearing that Joe Manchin is reaching across the aisle to try to get something done. Now, as you guys know, President Joe Biden has said that he would like to see Social Security increase of $200 per month and an extension of the solvency to make sure that they receive $100 of those benefits. And we've also seen 3 different proposals hit in Congress to do this. An article that just came out in the last 24 hours, Senator Joe Manchin's comments signaling support for working across the aisle on entitlement programs like Social Security are getting a warm reception from some fiscal conservatives, despite skepticism about the changes have a bipartisan deal in the next Congress. Discussing where he thinks both sides could find common ground in the next Congress, Manchin recently pointed to shoring up solvency programs like Social Security and Medicare while pressing for action on tackling the nation's climbing debts. If we don't look at the trust funds that are going bankrupt, whether they be Medicare, Medicaid, or Social Security Highway, all the ones, there are tremendous problems right now, Manchin said late last week. His last week's comments are in stark contrast to recent Democratic attacks hammering GOP proposals for Social Security and Medicare in the final campaign stretch before election dates. And it's a shift that has drawn some early positive reactions from Republicans. So there you have it. Those are some of the updates, and I will be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. See you next time. Goodbye.